What is going on, you guys? I hope you guys are having an amazing start to your day. It is approximately 10:30 and I just got home from work. I took off early. I wanted to start working on my truck in a minute. I'm going to make a smoothie before then though, because I got to go to Walmart and it's pretty bad going to a grocery store when you're hungry. So I'm going to go ahead and make a smoothie. Okay, so right now I put bananas, blueberries, this yogurt right here, strawberry yogurt, and right now I'm adding my protein. And I don't use a whole scoop like that. I just use probably about a half or so. So like about here. That way I don't kill the taste of my shake, and also I'm trying to lose the weight, so I don't want too much protein in my system. I only use protein once a day. That is it. That's all I do. So yeah, protein. Okay, my amazing protein shake is made. That way I'm not scarfing myself down with food. Let's try it. It's so good. So good. I actually put ice in it. So, because I keep getting thick protein shakes and I don't like it. I don't like the texture because it's too fluffy. It's like you're eating whipped cream or something. Okay guys, I am dirty, I'm greasy right now. I was in the process of taking all my hoses off and disconnecting my truck, as you'd say. And I have my upper radiator hose just needs to be changed out because there's so much corrosion and stuff on it. It's no good. So I'm out. I've already been to AutoZone and O'Reilly's over here, and now I gotta go to other town and look for one there. They said O'Reilly's here, said that they got one over in the Overtown, whatever. Okay guys, I am totally stuck. I'm gonna point. This is what I have to get to, these bolts down here, because this is where my thermostat is. I've already moved my hose, bought a new hose. This is my throttle body, alternator, belts. I have to get down here. This is my AC hose, so I don't know. And then this is what my top radiator hose was connected to. I don't know where to go from there. And if you guys can tell me, I'm gonna zoom in. This looks like it's not supposed to look like that. Hang on. Focus. Yeah, it looks like it's unscrewed or something. Like it's not supposed to look like that. Like it's supposed to be screwed in more, but this is where I have to get to. And it's a pain. So I'm not gonna stress. I'm gonna go inside, cool off because it's hot, and look up some videos on how to do it because that's what YouTube is for. Okay, I hope you guys can see me. Okay, I am sitting here waiting on Steven to get out of work, and I'm sitting here looking up how to reach that bolt to get the thermostat. And what I figured is I will go get some flexible sockets from my brother. My brother is lending these to me because I have an awesome brother. And we're gonna go from there because this is my thermostat. If you guys want to see, if like there's some people watching that don't know what a thermostat is, this is the thermostat. And what it does is it opens and closes the amount of antifreeze that goes through the system, pretty much. That's how I understand it. So yeah, hopefully thermostat works. If not, I'm gonna move to the water pump and try to tackle the water pump. If nothing, then I will dig into my motor and mess with the head gaskets. So wish me luck that it's not the head gaskets, because I have the worst luck with vehicles and head gaskets. I have the worst luck ever. So I'm hoping that's not that, because past 2 vehicles I've had, they had blown head gaskets pretty much. I had a Chevy Blazer that my stepdad gave me that was his. That's why I feel so bad. But the oil turned milky on that. That was a head gasket. And then my Honda, my crappy Honda I had, it just pretty much called quits when my antifreeze was just leaking and disappearing. And it was pretty much leaking into the motor pretty much because it wasn't sealed with the gasket. So there was like leaks and cracks and whatnot. So, and I love my truck more than anything, so I'm hoping it's not that. So wish me luck. If you guys are wondering how I know this stuff, it's because I was raised by, you know, a lot of people that worked on cars. My mom, my stepdad, my brother, my uncle, like my whole fam works on vehicles, and we're also known as grease monkeys. And I'm starting to be one myself at 20. My brother, he's like, you want me to come over there or bring it over here and I'll help you out? I'm like, no. I was like, I gotta learn sometime, you know. I mean, if you don't pay attention and you get in there and you're like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing, I don't know what this does, I don't know what that does, you're lost. And most people have built cars just by watching YouTube videos. There was this lady who built her whole entire family home for her and her kids from YouTube videos. And I think that is so, so cool. But me, I ain't building no car. I'm just trying to fix mine. Good morning, guys. It is currently raining right now. I did take off of work for the last time, one more time early. I had to go deal with insurance stuff. I will tell you guys the story in a minute when I get back home, because I'm going to go home first, change clothes, get my hoodie on. And yeah, I'll explain everything to you guys in just a sec. I'll also have pictures to follow up with what's going on. And yeah, see you guys in a bit. Hey guys, I'm currently warped to about 12:30ish. And I'm just now heading out. I wanted to lay down just for a little bit to relax my back, because my back is still hurting pretty bad. But I can't just lay around all day. I gotta move around, especially on my day off. And I'm gonna go to Walmart, print some pictures out, and get the paperwork ready for the insurance company and take it up there for Steven. And then after that, check on apartments, because I think I've said it, but we are going to be moving out of this apartment that we're at now, just so we can have a bigger apartment, something better, excuse me, and make a better living life, as you'd say. So, yeah, let's get this day started. Okay, guys, so I just talked to the insurance. Sadly, his insurance will go up. It's so sad. But I'm swinging by Little Caesars where it happened and see if they have any video footage. I doubt they do. I really do. I doubt that they have them. But I just want to see and go from there. Sadly, they don't have any cameras that would point out here, but this is where it happened. Like, because here's Little Caesars, and right behind me is where it happened. There was a guy that came barreling through over here, and he hit, and I didn't see him until he was flying through, so it happened. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and do this in the car. Might as well. I'm outside. Like, look at this view. It's a nice view. I'm like in a local park. But anyways, let me send you guys back. Anyways, I have the steering wheel. Anyways, let me go ahead and tell the story. I have most of it on my Facebook, on my Insta, all that. But I'm going to tell you guys myself. What happened, it was What happened, it was probably, I think the report said 5 o'clock, 5:30. And, Steve and I, we decided to get pizza. We got Little Caesars. And as soon as we got in the car, you know, I want to admit I shouldn't have been driving. I was out working in the heat on my truck all day, as you guys saw in my vlog, yesterday's footage. And I shouldn't have been driving. That was my fault. Something was telling me, don't be driving. You don't need to be driving. Let Steven drive and take it from there. But I didn't listen. And basically what happened is we had a wreck. Yeah. It's partial my fault, partial the other guy's fault. And so I was backing out. Say I'm like right here. I was backing out, and there's a road, where you can just cut through and blah blah blah. And I was backing out, and I stopped about here. Say the road's right here. I stopped about here because me and Steven was debating whether I should let him drive or I should just keep driving, just drive home and call it a day. Well, I stopped, so my butt was hanging out, and this guy, I looked that way, and this guy, he was coming, and he was coming so fast. It was like, for a minute I didn't see him, and then the next, boom, I did. And what happened was he hit the rear side of the car, and it felt, if I had to describe it, it felt like a bumper car, kind of. How, somebody just bump you. But he hit, and we had our seatbelts on. Luckily, we had our seatbelts on. That's why they say, always wear your seatbelt. And when he hit, we bounced. It was like his car was coming off the ground, it felt like. And it just happened so quick that I didn't have any time to say, honey. I didn't have any time to say no or anything. Like, I didn't have time to yell. And Steven, he was yelling in the passenger seat. And he was cussing and carrying on because he's mad. Like, this is his baby. And I feel so bad for letting it even happen. I shouldn't even let it happen. I should have, been legit, watching. But the guy, all he did was blared his horn. He didn't even try to stop because I didn't hear no tire squeal. Only the hit. And he hit, and then he moved his vehicle, and he parked, a little bit behind us, kind of. And he got out and jumped out and said, really? And I was like, I was mad, dude. I'm like, why are you going to speed that quick knowing, hey, it's a Little Caesars. There's kids walking in and out. What if you hit a kid? And he was yelling, and he went to the side of his car, changed his tire, and it was messed up. And, it was just a whole mess. He called the cops. I called my mama. I said, Mama, we got in a wreck. I was crying hysterically because I was scared. You don't think it's going to happen to you ever. I will admit, I'm a speed demon. I like to speed. But I'm also careful. I'm very, very careful. And for that to happen, it's why? And for, it to be Steven's car and not my car, it's it makes me feel worse. It's dude, what if it was my fault? It just happened so quick. I'm trying to understand, was it my fault? Or was it the guy's fault? Because the cop was saying it was both, kind of. He don't really know what's going on. And I do, but there's something on my lens. I kind of do, but then I kind of don't because it happened so quick. So my mind's just ugh. And that's why I went to Little Caesars to see if they have any footage of what really happened. And they don't. There's no cameras, I don't think. Yeah, because it's a little knockoff, layout of a couple of stores side by side. So they don't have any cameras. And I wish they did. I really do, because it happened so quick. I want to know what happened. It was I looked over my shoulder. I wasn't moving. Me and him was debating. I looked right at him, and I saw this car come out of nowhere, and he was going fast. And then once that all happened, and I called my mama got up here, calmed me down, because I was shaking, I was trembling, I was like, every emotion you think besides happiness, every emotion that you can think of, I was feeling. So it was like that. And oh my gosh, like, I don't know how to explain it. I'm going to post some pictures for you guys. But we are okay. Steven's fine. I'm okay. I'm just a little sore. I mean, like, if you guys can see, I sit pretty close to a steering wheel, kind of. I'm short, so I'm only 5'2", so I gotta sit kind of close. That's why I'm kind of glad the airbags did not deploy. And he's fine. He had his seatbelt on. He was holding the pizzas. I bet he's holding the pizzas for dear life. And the only thing that really hurts is my upper back and my head. But, I mean, yesterday my chest was hurting right here. But that's because I'm so stressed with everything that's going on in my life right now. Like, financially, like, moving, this happening, you know, my truck not running, just all kinds of things. It's just like, it's stressing me out. But I'm tackling one thing at a time.